Hello and welcome to another video on the Jeffrey's Joysticks YouTube channel. So as for my first video, if you watched it, it was basically cutting out a nice piece of carbon fibre vinyl, and that went swimmingly well considering. And then just tonight I decided to go ahead, cut out the buttons and obviously the joystick hole, the VMU housing hole, and yeah, basically there's no other way of putting it, I messed up. So what was happening was that I took the piece and yeah, used the kind of clear plexiglass so that I could see what I was doing, which is fine, it's all gravy, it's all good. However, because I had it like that on screen, so you'd have this like so, cutting away nice cuts, and when it actually came to flipping it over to then put it on said case, which was to the side of the room, may I add, and that was the effect there. So even though it's a wee bit wispy around the edges, I could have trimmed that off. It's a learning curve. It's a sore one. So I've ordered some vinyl, and I suppose that gives me ample time to try and find desk clamps of some sort so that I can tie it down whilst cutting. So Reinholds, who made the suggestion in my first video, thank you, spot on. I shall definitely take that on board. So yeah, basically this nice piece of vinyl, it's scrap. I can't find a use for it, and I don't have excess that I could work with to create another panel. It was a one time, so I've got another sheet on order. And in the meantime, what I was thinking as I went to bed last night, believe it or not, was that I've got this black template here. It's dirty obviously because I've been using it for cutting but I was thinking to myself last night, and I was like, I've got some like components that are just lying about. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do like a kind of mock case look? Because I mean, when you look at it from here, the kind of two-tone black and white theme, it's actually pretty decent. I quite like that, a two-tone black and white thing going on there. It's quite smart. So as I was lying in bed last night, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I used some of these components of mine that they're just lying about sort of thing. So I'm just going to show you some pieces that I have here. I'm going to go and move some of the stuff out of the road that I'm no longer using, especially this piece. I really do hope I haven't damaged my clear plexiglass, because it takes a wee while to come overseas, but good things come to those who wait, I always believe. So yeah, I've got some bucksheet components just lying about, and these are probably quite scarce because I bought these years ago, before I embarked in the current career, which is growing ever so more and more into the depths of full-time working hours now, whereas when I had first joined it was part-time, and that was fantastic for a while. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you about work, but it's just, I'm talking about windows of opportunity and a brief history of when I used to get involved with joysticks as a hobby on the side. So yeah, like I said, some of these pieces, I don't know if they're available at the moment because obviously COVID hit, and then to top that off, the release of Street Fighter 6 has come out, so components are hard to come by if certain characters in the game have those types of colours associated with them. So you never know, these parts here might be scarce, and I've just got them lying about. So I've got these kind of like purple translucent covers, washer shaft kind of thing, and then I've got the kind of ball top here with the bubble effect through it. Don't know if the camera will focus very well through it. Probably not. GPV Razor Kyle after all. Get what you pay for. So yeah, that's just one of many things I've got lying about here. So that's what I plan on doing. It's just a wee video, just to, we can go on this adventure together to see how it looks if I was to throw on, so, you know, certain buttons or certain ball tops. I don't have any back tops, not yet. I kind of like just your traditional joystick ball tops, to be honest, but each their own. Some guys and girls like the back tops for their fighting. And then I've got this kind of aluminium style. There's some a wee blemish on it. That's better. Yeah, aluminium style purple ball top. Looks more pink in the camera with it, because I have the torch on it. I need to, you know, get myself sorted with a table lamp or something. So let's bosh that back in there. Bosh. Pop that there. And then yeah, I've got these as well. So kind of like metallic pieces, metallic like dust cover, dust cap. And then to top that off, I found these buttons. I completely forgot all about this because as I've pre-assembled my Power Stone themed joystick buttons, sorry. So basically what I was doing was these here, I was using the translucent clear plungers to store the artwork. These are basically what was happening was that I got purple button, purple surrounds. So stripped them, retained the purple plungers, and retained the kind of translucent clear surrounds. So this is the effect that I've got, in theory. So I just want to have a look as to see how that would look if I was to apply that onto the board. And then to top that off, if I can, try and find my joystick. And not necessarily I'm going to install it, solely because I don't actually have the holes drilled in yet. See, to let you in on what I actually need to do prepping the case is I need to drill 4 holes so that it can mount this joystick, and then I need to use a Dremel to basically, what happens is this joystick here, it's got like little wing pieces here and here. So when you use a Dremel, you're basically just cutting these little wings off, and then that should just fit kind of underneath here. So this is, I'll just flip mode that there, just like that. Basically what you have to do is you have to use a Dremel with a cutting piece and just go around and cut these little, you'll not be able to see actually, but yeah, these little things here, you need to cut them. Little cylindrical pieces, cut them, and then use a buffer disc or something and just try and file it back so it's smooth. And then once that's done, then this here is able to then fit into this square groove here, and then yeah, you just more or less have it like that. So this is kind of like a mock. I'm not wiring up anything. It's just a case of I'm gonna basically put this plate over the top like so. Just like that. So we'll start. Oh, my screwdriver kit's out of reach. So I've got these little top plate screws here. There. So I'm not going to fit all of them, because likewise it's just a little mock thing I'm doing. It's just to pass the time in the evening. And like I said, I'd already done like the carbon button cut out and I messed it up. Oh, I'm so disappointed with myself over it, but it's a learning curve. It's like everything else that's showcased. I embark in these wee adventures. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my screwdriver kit from the side of the desk here. Now I need a little number here. No, not that one. Try this one. No. Slightly too over the top. There's the fairly right there. I keep kicking boxes. Yeah, so it's like this whole setup is not ideal that I'm using my computer desk, but I don't have £500-600 to replace my shed at the moment. I did contact someone to see if they could pop out, have a wee look at it, and see if my shed could be saved basically. And yeah, kind of let me down on Saturday. It's rare that I get a Saturday off in my workplace, but UPS let me down. No surprises there. I've had dealings with them in the past, packages from Germany, and it hadn't even left Germany, and they lost the packages. And it wasn't just your average wee 20 quid thing here, 20 quid there. We're talking like sim racing gear. One item in particular was worth over £1,000, and I lost it. So I was getting passed with pillar to post between UPS and the seller, and I just had enough and said, right, give me all my money back. And then lo and behold, it's funny that, isn't it, when you say things like that. And yeah, my package arrived in the post, and they must have just had to more or less deal with their nonsense in their own time, so that I could get on with what I had to be doing. Because being the end user here, remember, it's just a heap of nonsense, basically. I'm not securing these fully in. I'm just going to have them so that they're hugging. You've got to make sure you do lefty loosey first to get that initial. That way I'm not going to bust any threads, because with my previous history I love to bust a thread or two, and I've already went through a bit of a mare this evening with the whole vinyl cutout thing. So if you're watching this and you've ever thought about cutting the vinyl, trying this yourself, just remember, invert your cutting piece so that it doesn't happen to you also. So, yet again, turn it to the left till you feel that the threads are bouncing. Just like that. Put one more in this corner here and that'll do it. I'll look into seeing how the buttons look from once I flip this case upside down here. So yet again, turn it to the left, you feel it sink. There we are, try that now. Should just fall in. Beautiful. Right, I wish I'd give us a wipe down now. So, thinking here, could very well be just slotting it in here, just like that. Turning that over like that. Now this will be interesting because I'm not entirely sure. These threads aren't going to fit. That's a bit of a concern. That's not a good sign at all. So that's added an extra mil or so. And I'm not sure if that's something to do with. I'm just out of curiosity, I'm going to pop it that way. And that you would only get one ring out of that. So, because of that plexi. But then how is that possible? this is something I'm going to have to try and address, because if I can't get a ring in there, which I can, I'm quite lucky that way. Right, okay. That's interesting. You'll get 2 or 3 rotations, max. Going to make sure that sits in there. That's crazy. How is it 1 minute I can get it and then the next minute I can't? Right, is it because it's not sitting flush? Something sinister here. Flip mode. Let's pop it in this one here. Why is it? How is it I could get that one in but I can't get this one in? This is insane. Flip mode that way now. Right, let's chuck that this way. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Right, so just to show you. Right. So what it is, flip mode, is that these little jagged pieces on the rings here are at the top. Whereas I've flipped it so that the jagged pieces are more or less at the bottom of the ring here. But now because I've flipped them at the top, I'm then able to screw them in. But it's incredible how those little teeth were just preventing it from allowing me to screw that in. So there you go, there's a tip for you. If you do decide to use screw-ins instead of just plungers for your buttons, then that's your reason why. Oh, excuse me. So this is all kind of wee tasks I'm doing to pass the time, because today's just been miserable weather-wise in Scotland. And really I'm waiting for that sunny day. Just that one day. I'm not asking much. Just one day. Maybe 2. Give me 2. At least let me prime it first. And then get into the coats. I'm not asking much. But just to get that one day in Scotland, sometimes it is asking too much. No, I'm just showing you what I'm trying to achieve, what I'm trying to do here. It's not easy, right, draw it in like that. So I've got the ring here, and then you've got the screw threads that are around the side here. So I'm going round left hand side first till I get that satisfying click, so that it's just initiating into the groove, and then just finger tight, nothing more than that. And that way you're not going to ruin any threads. Ooh, there's one obviously. Oh wow, I wonder if I could do like a 2-tone, that'd be cool. Have I got another sparesy? Another spare one of those, that'd be so cool. And do like, yeah, that's cool. Right, that's awesome, right? I know what I'm going to do with this then. That's cool. I didn't realise I had like two clear buttons left. That's super, man. Ideal. So it's going to be like off the charts, man. So flip mode. Huh. Teeth down. Should really get like some kind of fleece kind of felt or something for delicate kind of moments as such. bit sensual. So, finger tight like that. And then these two. Now this is kind of like, you know, if you were playing like old school Street Fighter or something like that, and you'd have your traditional like A, B, C, D, and then like X and Y or something like that. You know, like your hard punch, your hard kick. So this is a kind of thing that you would put in to like differentiate between like your traditional like buttons and things. And I mean, already, like once I finish putting these buttons in, I'll just show you. You'll be able to hear yourself the difference, because I'm going to bring like the standard HKT 7300, right, and I'm just going to let you hear the difference between running Saimitsu's, which is the buttons these are, and the Green Goblin-esque buttons, and it's night and day, the difference in button quality, like the build quality, just the lovely micro switches. Fantastic. Just want to make sure that I don't ruin the screw, so flip this back around again. Now, teeth down. So, is this one here? Oh yeah, screw left first. Clunk click, there we go. Right, so that's this one here. Now listen out. Right, and then I'm going to go and bring over the Green Goblin here. Oh cool, a spare one. Always nice to have a spare, especially these ones seem a wee bit more, probably just need running, which they will over time. Cool, so yeah, like I said, give me 2 seconds, I'm just going to clear the space here, bosh them out the road. Bosh. And I'm just going to let you hear the sound effects, the difference here. Jump over a wee bit, get him in view, and this is the original here, so listen to these sorry buttons, man. It's just these premium buttons have got more of a nice feedback to them, whereas these are just like tired. Just no feedback, it's just, you know. I mean, back in the day it done its job, didn't it? You know, just kind of like, oh yeah, Soul Calibur. But these bad boys here, more tactile feedback on them. Superb. So there's your comparison. So it's no wonder that people decide to go and modify their sticks. Not necessarily this particular model, but just fight sticks in general. Just solely because the components used in the majority of them are a bit, yeah, they tick the box, don't they? You know, you've got your arcade buttons, but it's not exactly, you know, on premium spec. Now, I'm not going to install the joystick. Purely because, like I said, I need to go and Dremel, so I'm just going to sit the joystick in the hope that it's going to sit nicely, just so you can get a rough idea. There we are, just like that, right? and we're just going to have a look at how these ball tops and different shaft colour, dust covers and things like that might look, and let you see what you think. So this is the aluminium ball top. Now, what I will do is, oh sugar, hang on a minute, flip mode, come back out. Now I'll take this out because first hand we need to fit both this, although it's not going to be quite a good fit. So pop that, and then we'll put this on, see how that looks. I need to be careful here because obviously, I'm not going to move the joystick, but if I did, I certainly wouldn't want to be damaging the plexiglass template here. So I'm just going to put the ball in, take it to the left, let it rest on the threads like that, then tighten. There we are. Now, hope you don't mind, I'm just going to take photos because not everybody likes to sit in front of a half-hour video to see the same desired results. So I'm going to pop that out like that. I'm just going to take a cheeky wee photo. Oh, it's just my phone's lit up like a Christmas tree, man. So that's how that looks. So it's okay, but I'm thinking maybe the translucent is more the vibe. So we're going to check out the translucent vibe here. Like I said, these pieces are just lying about. I had a bit of time. I was quite disheartened that I'd messed up with the vinyl situ. To be honest, quite disappointed with myself. I don't know, gutted. But we all learn from our mistakes, don't we? I just need to be careful I don't damage. So that. These are like button bags. Well, possibly I just sat that in with that. And pop that back in there, and we'll try the translucent kind of bubble effect. This could well be more suiting. And get these pieces out as well. So I'll sit like that. Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, now hang on a minute here. Are these suited for Saimitsu sticks? Surely not. I think this aligned right. That's generally weird how that's not going to fit, but why? Oh no, there we are. That's weird. Slightly hollow at the top. Right, okay, cool, we'll just roll with that then. A bosh. Chuck a bubble top on. To the left first. Get that satisfying clunk. Just need to make sure that the threads connect here. There we are. So, is that you now? So there we are. So same again, I'm just going to take a wee photo. Wish I'd wiped that down now, but just go with a top down view, but try and keep me out of the equation here. I'm just going to turn the torch off as well. There we are. Cool. So as you can see, I'm just going to rotate this round so that you guys can get a rough idea of what it might look like. Just by kind of turn the torch back on again. Crank it up. So, try and bring this back if I can. It's difficult now. Yeah, let's draw this back like that. And yeah, let's pull it all that way. The back. Just like that. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Just as I kind of mock the row together with some old components. And the black and white two-tone kind of theme things. Quite a good look in it. And then I'd probably have to do something with the yellow start button here. Yeah, probably try and spray paint it purple or something. But yeah, thanks for viewing the video. For those that have stumbled across, let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the kind of two-tone theme going on here, I quite like it actually. It's quite like that. I may actually implement that, but I'll need to go and see about getting another black panel here. And yeah, it could be I might be one of these guys where I've got friends over and we're maybe getting some Power Stone 2 or something on the go, or Soul Calibur, you know, and you always get, like, because you're the host, you always get the best controller, right? So I'd obviously have my Power Stone 2 themed one, and then I'd probably like give whoever's coming across to play with me, you know, just like give them this one. I would be that guy. But to be fair, it's not a bad controller to be handed, is it? So I'm just gonna, I don't know if I can try and raise this up even closer so you guys have got a better angle here. Not to mention it's a bit dusty, but yeah. Try and straighten out that joystick. And that's how it looks. Excuse the torch. From that angle there. There we are. Cool. Right, guys and girls and all you wonderful people out there, I'm going to conclude this video. And hopefully in the next one, I'm going to have another piece of vinyl cut. But this time I'm going to cut it so that it's flip mode. And that way I'm not going to cut it so it's the opposite way, and I've made a right Mickey Mouse of it. So stay tuned everybody. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I shall see you all on the next one. Cheerio.